Left inside, it's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, the athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. And it's Green in at the 5. So, Brent, at this point of the season, do teams still have time to figure things out?
I think there's always time, Kevin, to figure out where you are. Again, the expectations in the early part of the season about how competitive your team was going to be, that's critical in your decision-making as to what you want to do with the roster. But if you think that you can get into a deep playoff run, you've got to be honest about how these parts are fitting in and whether or not you need a change.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Right side, Garland. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Jonathan Kuminga picks one out.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
They throw good, Garland. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Both free throws good from Garland. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games. And the coaching staff and this team, they count on Allen for those second chance opportunities, so he collects 2 more.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Off target from outside. Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Curry. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Now here's Mitchell after the miss from Stephen Curry. Loads it up there for Mobley.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
Golden State's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry against Garland. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. On its way from Curry for 2.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And slam dunk by Allen.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Garland, following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Here's Mobley. The shot misses. Nice defense from Kuminga. To the middle. Here's Heel. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
The first free throw is good. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And, Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. You know, how do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
LeVert the pass to Jerome. Down low, Mobley. Warriors with the rebound. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And it's LeVert missing. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Anderson can't get it to go. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Driving to the basket. Pass to Jerome. .135 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jackson Davis.
Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month.
Ty Jerome.
The Cavaliers, number 1.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
And he makes the first. And the Warriors with some changes. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. Then for the Cavaliers, George Niang comes in for Jarrett Allen. And it's Wade in for Mobley. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Warriors trail by 3. Schroeder, right side. Pajemski finds Jackson Davis. Here's Pajemski, defended by Strus. And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player.
Shooting 2.
And Brandon does a great job of that.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Niang kicks to Wade. Cleveland moving the ball around. Now, here's Strus. He's defended by Pajemski. And it's Drews missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going in. I mean, just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Now, here's Levert. This game he had 13. Passes it to Niang. 5 to shoot. Here's Jerome, and the shot is good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now Pajemski. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Strus with it, shoots over Pajemski. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top as they end the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. That's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Okoro out there with Wade. And it's Allen in at center. Garland, no good. The Warriors leading. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Here's Waters. Covered by Mitchell. Outside Curry. Another 3 from Steph Curry. This guy is unreal.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Payton looking it over. And the pass to Curry. Back to Payton. Looney passes to Curry. Kuminga with it. Garland picks him up. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trailing. To the middle. And it's Allen with the jam.
That's a great finish from J.A. A high percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Garland against Curry. Looney finds Curry. Here's Kuminga. 2 points. That one goes.
Really showing some strength on that bucket. Kuminga getting more used to finishing through that kind of contact.
Garland against Curry. Allen dishes to Okoro. Great D that time from Payton. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling. a lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Here come those t-shirts. The nation makes some noise. Let's hear you if you want one.
Let's take a look now at Jonathan Kuminga's number. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's averaging 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now, here's Curry. He had 22 points in the win against Phoenix.
Yeah, but there's always this point where you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls.